Do you know why I can stand here to speak before you? How can people share their thoughts, their opinions about something in front of audience? I mean like strangers. How do they be brave enough to explain something clearly without any fears? The point is self-confidence. What is self-confidence? What is the importance of self-confidence? And what if I say self-confidence could give bad impact for teenagers? I am Reinhart Pasaribu from Bogor Adventist High School. I am here to share an important thing about being aware of self-esteem. As I mentioned before, self-confidence is a way we stimulate our brain so that we dare to do, we dare to think about something. I believe you have ever heard a story about a tough warrior who wasn't afraid to do anything. That is a pure form of confidence. Talking about self-confidence, we have to underline a word, that is valuation. Let me explain this. Me, who stand here and talk before you right now, the main key for me to be confident in delivering this speech because I consider myself worthy. I judge my self-esteem quite well, so I dare to be heard by many people, and I dare to speak here. And that is self-esteem. So, self-esteem basically means a valuation that we build on ourselves based on the image that we want to get from other people. That comes from the ideal selves that we have set earlier. So actually, no one knows the real self, but everyone creates, everyone interprets images of the self. Quite interesting? Well, I will explain this by examples. First, let's talk about academic competence self-esteem in formal institutions. In a journal entitled Are Self-Esteem and Academic Achievements Practically Related by 2020, it is said that students with positive self-view of academic can behave and perform in ways that are consistent with their high self-image. And these students will engage in achievement-related behaviors. For example, preparing for homework, studying for exams, or attending classes. On the other hand, students with negative perceptions of academic will remove themselves from entire learning process. Do you know students like, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm too foolish, right? They feel that they are not worthy, or they think education is useless. Do they know the consequences? Of course, they know the consequences. They know they will face negative impact from their perceptions. They will get a bad report in academic, and they know at the end they will get a higher risk of failure. So back to the concept of self-esteem. Students who set their high self-image. In this case, with perceptions in academic, they actually don't know their real self. But having a perceptions, having a trust in academic will give a significant impact for their life, whether it's good or bad. Then from this problem comes this question. Does this problem just only occur in students or teenagers in formal institutions? Well, actually, unfortunately not. Abandoned children, thugs, children in big buildings, or just being at home. Have you ever heard about a child's ambition falling from the parents' expectations? Well, that's what I want to talk about. The danger of self-esteem. how a child makes their parents' expectation as their ideal self and makes their ideal self a point of success. So they will hate failure after failure, negatively criticizing themselves, no longer viewing themselves with any failure that they had go as an imperfection. Yes, indeed, every human who is still alive takes failure as a lesson, but it is in the case who is still alive. Let me show you something. According to research by Ministry of Education, Sports, Science, Technology, in 2018, a total of 332 of elementary, junior high, and high school students died by suicide. 193 were boys and 139 were girls. What interesting is, among the reasons of suicide, 60% of them are unknown. 12.3% of them are family disagreements. 9% of them are being reprimanded by parents. And 5.1% of them are academic underachievement. So teenagers these days are mostly facing interpersonal problems like family disagreements or the relationship to their parents. And does they happy? Does they good? No. They have a chance to start losing hope. And if they start losing hope, they have a chance to suicide. And if they suicide, they're losing their life. Let's talk about another example. Social media behavior. Let's say Instagram. When you go scrolling page through page, what do you see? Unique food, fashion, unique items, expensive items, treasures, wealth, flexing, rich, right? Today's teenagers have dissatisfaction. They always feel not worthy. Our personal happiness has become our measure of happiness. And then this question comes back again. How can we be wary of self-esteem? I will say this through 4 points. First, teenagers set their ideal self and pursue it by hating their current self. In addition to judge ourselves, we must love ourselves. If we have ambition to reach, to achieve ourselves, we must living our life with love for life. The second is expectations. Teenagers that fulfilled with expectations and hope will get pressure. So we have to think, we have to respect. That is the point of self-esteem. We have to think that we are equal to other people. We are fellow human nature, human being. 3. Today's teenagers are fixated in high achievements, regardless of the process they go through. Setting a high achievement means that we have to look ahead. We have to love ourselves, because ourself is the most valuable, more important than our dreams. 4. Looking everything that shown to us as something to be achieved. We have to respect other people. Happiness should come from ourselves. At the end, I want to say that the more you know yourself, your strengths, your weaknesses, you have to be self-aware. You have to be Having a good self-esteem will provide the best future for teenagers. I'm Reinhart Pasaribu. God bless you. See ya.